Welcome to this installment of my Halen Cosplay series. In the last video, I explained how I built the helmet. This time, I'll outline my process for the chest piece. I started by using a large piece of cardboard to create a base chest piece shape. Since I work alone, I had to take my own body measurements by laying on the cardboard and lightly drawing around my upper body and arms. Using a bit of tape, I was able to fasten it together and put it on. It wasn't comfortable, but as a first attempt, it wasn't bad. I then made a second version with the shape being more accurate to Halen's armor and separated the single piece into two pieces, front and back. I transferred the shapes to foam and cut them out using a bandsaw. Using scrap foam strips, I then attached the chest pieces together using hot glue and contact cement. This can take some time and patience as you need to wait for the glue to dry before moving on to the next area. If you are too impatient, the foam will separate and you have to re-glue it all again. Once the front and back were connected, I started refining the chest shape and shoulders. I later realized this design was wrong from the start and the shape was not coming together at all. This forced me to start over completely. I still had my original cardboard template, so I used that to create better shapes for version 2. Again, I cut the pieces out of foam and glued them together. This time, the chest and shoulders were correctly shaped. I also kept one side unglued so that I could put clips. This allowed me to take the chest piece on and off easily without struggling. I covered up the seam with thin foam. I then added the small curve shape on the bottom of the chest piece with a double layer of thin foam. Around this time, I came to the conclusion that the pouches for the electronic board and battery pack for Halen's eyes had to move out of the helmet. My face and head were being crushed and there was no room inside the helmet. My solution was to move the pouches to the inside of the chest piece just below my neckline. This worked much more effectively and was way more comfortable. This was my first chest piece build, and this experience taught me a lot about working with large foam pieces and how important the design is. The second version of the chest took me about an hour to put together, whereas the first version took over 3 hours, simply due to inexperience and bad design. I hope you enjoyed the video and maybe learned a thing or two. In the next video, I'll explain my process for building the gun. Thank you for watching.